Yo, what up, world? This is your boy, the Double R, aka Richie Righteous. I am a Christian hip hop artist and also a pastor of Church City, USA in Queens, New York. And hey man, I just want to share some real quick stories of how I met Christafari and how they have impacted my life. I met Pastor Mark years ago as a young musician, and the thing about the band Christafari is that they were one of the first bands to capture Christian reggae music with the quality they did and released it worldwide, and as a result, they went all over the world. And so for me to meet Pastor Mark and for him to even lend me his time was amazing to me. And I remember as a young artist, I used to spend time on the phone with him. I don't even remember how I got his phone number, I think one time he came to like a store on tour, a Christian bookstore touring the album, and I met him there and he gave me the number, and he actually took my call, and I was blown away by that. And I used to call him and I used to spit my lyrics to him. He would take the time to critique, and eventually we developed a relationship where at the time I was doing reggae music, and as he was telling in the concert just now, he almost signed me to Lion of Zion. And I recorded an album, sent it to him, and when he got the album was called Censorship. And when he listened to it, he said, "Hey man, what's this?" I said, "What you mean?" He said, "This is a hip hop album." And I transitioned into Christian hip hop, and but we never lost our friendship. And Mark poured into me so much. And in the beginning stages, he didn't have to. He took a couple of my songs and he put them on compilations. And as a result, the world began to hear who I was through his platform. And he did that for me as an artist. And then, spoke to me about things that I need to look out for, telling me what it was like touring and just pouring into me as a musician. And here I am knowing him for all these years, man, over almost 15, 16 even more years at this point, and still watching him. There's nothing tainted about him. His integrity's intact. The band, has there's nothing that you can say. They've upheld the gospel and unashamedly preached it. And that means so much to me, man. And it inspires me so much. And it's such a blessing to see. And I just, I had the opportunity tonight to tell him for the first time that, those little moments and those times that he took to even put a record out for me really birthed it and helped my ministry in a big way. And then to watch him tonight on stage, just after all these years, pour the same fire out and nothing, no compromise, no doubting who he's representing. Seeing him talk about Jesus continues to inspire me, man. This is a great band doing great things for the kingdom. I want to add this. I appreciate Mark for what he did for me personally, and I appreciate, him holding up the gospel. But Christafari is an entire band. And tonight, I've seen him before, but seeing him again tonight to see how every musician work, even the sound engineer to the dancers, the backup singers, everybody is pouring. I mean, these guys pour out, and oftentimes, it takes a lot. They're away from their families. They're away doing this stuff to bring hope to somebody else. And I just want to encourage them, if they're ever watching this, to say that keep going, because your music is making a difference. It is changing lives, and it is inspiring people. And we thank you for sacrificing. And we may not be able to give you everything that you have poured into us, but there is a God who sees, and we know that the reward is much greater that he gives than we can ever give. Love the entire band. Love my sister Avian Blackman. Check me out, RichieRighteous.com, at Richie Righteous. You know what I'm saying? Christafari, I love you. And whenever you're in Queens, New York, Church City is a second home to you. All right? Peace.